is what's happening.
If you want to call it.
It's hard for you to hold the balance, but let me hold your balance, and I'm just going to play with you a little bit, and you just do a handstand push-up, okay?
Okay.
So you got a handstand, now go for your handstand push-up. Okay, good. Come on out of it. So check this out. A, look how wide your hands are. B, your head is going in between your arms. That means that your base is like you're trying to balance on a freaking beam. We want your base support to be bigger, so what you're going to do, you're going to bring your hands in, and instead of sending your head straight down, you're going to send it forward. You're going to make a bigger base. See that position? Like you're doing a tripod. And then from there, you're going to push straight down. Does that make sense?
You need to calm down.
Okay, let me help you out. So check this out. You're going to put your hands on the line, just like the perfect push-up we were talking about earlier.
Yeah.
And you're going to send your head towards this little imaginary mark right here. I'm going to mark it with my foot. Okay?
That was ridiculous.
You ready?
So close your hands.
Close your hands. Head goes forward. Yes.
Okay.
So tight, and head goes to my foot. See where my foot is? There. And now straight back up. And now check this out. When he goes down, you have that banana shape. I want you to hollow out. So go towards my foot again. With your head, sorry. With your head. My foot is over here. Yep. Come on down. And now with your feet over here on this side. Now press up. There you go. That's better. That immediately got better. So check this out. You are doing your handstand push-up with a broken body position. So you're here, and then you're coming down, and it's like, oh my God, my back, I can't handle it. It's just broken. We want hollow here, forward, and then back up. That's going to give you way better position. Can you see that?
Yeah. Just putting it together now.
So when he's doing his push-up, if he's doing his nasty push-ups,
right?
Dude, I can't do anything there. But if I'm in my hollow body position, now I'm a plank, nothing can break me. I have way more control, way more balance. Once again, it's my back flip, it's everything.
Right. Just got to develop more of that hollow position.
That's right. So do that one more time for me.
Here.
So forward with your head towards my foot, and now come straight back. There you go. That's so much easier. One more time. Now hold your headstand at the bottom. So come down. Hold that headstand, and now press yourself out. You got it. Good job. So you just have a tendency of driving with your heels, and it's driving with your ribs. So you drive heels to come out, and we drive through your ribs. Just like when you lock out an overhead press, you don't tell people to do this.
Right.
You tell people to go through.
You're like a real gymnastics coach.
Yeah.
Almost.
Right?
Almost.
Okay, let's try that.
Good. Head goes forward. Good. Hollow, and then back up. See how much stronger you are, and it's still breaking. One more time. Head forward. Now back up. A little better. So all you have to work on is handstand push-ups actually against the wall, but never heel against the wall, toe against the wall. So like this. You would be here, chest against the wall, and then you go head forward, head up.
Oh.
Right?
Yeah.
Now I don't allow my body to break at all. Boom, that's the position. Can you see what I'm talking about?
You know, I've never been, I mean, I've met with a lot of different people and met with handstand. I've never been cued before to actually go forward in it. I've never had that. And I can see how up against the wall could be a good cue because your head can go forward.
Away from the wall, right?
Yeah, that makes sense to me.
That's like, the thing is, what you guys are doing right now, squatting with your head in between your arms, why do you think everyone was sucking so bad at those handstand push-ups on the rings? Because there's just nothing behind here. You just don't have any control. And everyone was broken. If you're closed in and the rings are here in front of you, that's my push press, that's all day. And another thing I was thinking, I just forgot. Oh yeah, so if you relate to squatting, if we were taking your press or your handstand push-up that you were doing earlier into a squat, this is what your squat would look like. That's your squat.
Inefficient.
Look at that.
Yeah, I mean, just terrible.
Terrible. Like, there's nothing to push out of there. There's no engine. If you look at the shoulder as the hip, that hip has to move first. And then the knee, which is my elbow, will assist the movement. So even in a push-up, when I initiate my push-up, I can't just go down. That's me initiating the squat with my knee. I need to initiate with my shoulder. Can you see what I'm talking about there? I have to load up the system from the main engine, and that's what you were talking about earlier, core to extremities. We want that from inside out. the first one to go has to be the shoulder. It can't be elbow and then try to reclaim that position. It's impossible. Makes sense?
You're like a real CrossFitter too.
Dude, I know something.
You're like a real gymnastics coach and a real CrossFitter.
There's something going on.
You keep your body so tight.
Dude,
You have to, yeah.
yeah. Rigid as a stone.
Yeah.
That's what you have to do. If you can do that, you'll get away with a lot of stuff. Like, I'm not very strong, but I can jerk 250 just because I have that position.
Right.
Carl, so should people be switching their handstand push-ups, the ones that are doing against the wall?
Oh, yes. Immediately. Immediately.
No hesitation with that.
Yeah. Immediately. This is worthless. Worthless. Like, it is not working.
How come everyone does it the other way? Because we hadn't talked to you yet.
I guess so.
Well, because when I try and do it up against the wall that way, I always feel like I'm going to fall over.
Because you're not in a hollow body position and you have the tendency of breaking. But that's everyone. When
Right.
you're under a lot of tension, the first thing your body wants to do is break tension.
Right.
So you have to work on holding tension.
But you were going to say it's because you were trying to put your head between your hands, right?
Well, that too. Yeah. Exactly. Because what I was doing, right,
Then you
is
have to
like
go.
if you're.
You're not going to look as cool as him.
Yeah,
There's
right? I
no
didn't
way.
do that.
He did it. He looked so cool when he did it.
I know, but I want to try and do it.
Cartwheel into it, buddy.
Smooth.
Yeah, baby.
Okay, now fingers, hands a little closer together. There you go. Now go for your head here. Right here. Towards my finger. See where I am? Right there. It's going to be a little harder at first, but now push through. Way better positioning.
Yeah, he's off the wall. Those are pretty much free handstands.
Yeah, those are free handstands. And that's the thing. When you're hand balancing, that's how you actually start on your own. You're here, you bring one foot out, and then you start working the other foot. And you're like, okay, I think I got it. I think I got it. And now I'm never broken in my position. I'm always hollow, and I'm always falling into a safe place, which is onto the wall or stepping out of it.
Yeah.
But that's when we learn how to do a forward roll, come on out of that, and that's all other kinds of stuff that we can talk about.